getting paid, I make a tick for I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard them straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard them straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay.
Sit up, never like it.
This is a mellow game.
Wait. Hey. Woo! Oh, you feeling sturdy, huh? Sturdy. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it. And she. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains and pours, she like the way I like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains and pours, she like the way when I walk in the spot. Buy the club, know that I'm paid. I'm a with these all in my page. All of my comments are screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. The night is until he free. I'm racing till my call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 3D nights, if you need to take mine, please don't pay much to mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. If you really want it, I bet I like DMB. Now I grew out in my section, and I keep that. Remember when I came home, all the in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it. And she. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains and pours, she like the way I like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains and pours, she like the way I
Tell me what you know about a player. I came to game up, man, I could've served. Instead I served the base up. Sun beaming through the trees, driving down La Brea. Tires peeling at the streets, trying to go places. Rain heating beats, I'm hanging out my jeans, I'm Let 'em hate, I play the game, it's a long way up. Tryna get my name up. Remember back when players used to rocky these VCRs and big screens, bright cars and long tees, wide bras and tight jeans. That was summer for me. Counting Mississippi, down to the river, bound by a rhythm. Smile when I'm with ya, frown when I'm missing. This is real talk. I'm a real Brooklyn. This is real talk. I'm talking right by Linda Page. This is real talk. I used to rock EVs with jeans. That's just real talk. Real talk. This is real talk. I'm a real Brooklyn. This is real talk. You living life on the screen, that ain't real talk. Used to rock EVs with jeans. That should tell me what you know about a player. I need hands in the air. 25 beta man a layer. Working off the wake up. Man, I need a crib by a Laker. Lakeside crib by a Laker. Bodies hate us. On my man say a prayer. Save us from all the naysayers. Tryna figure out the flavor. Where you stay at? Where your grandma place at? Peace sake. Shorty from the peach state. Off of my state. Like some cheesecake. Betty May, anime, pretty brown. Don't need her, we don't even, we so greedy. Sip on Fiji, treat them, then we leave it. Say la vida, stay that being. Tell her things I never mean it, sell her dreams. Pick up the pieces, then I sleep on Tempur-Pedics. This is real talk, I'm a real Brooklyn. This is real talk, I'm talking right by Linda Page. This is real talk. I used to rock EVs with jeans. That's just real talk, real talk. This is real talk, I'm a real Brooklyn. This is real talk. You living life on the screen, that ain't real talk. Used to rock EVs with jeans. That's just real talk. Now you know about a player. Class on my last name, my fashion. The cash, give me bags from the bag. Chase a match in the last place. It could be Ashay. I'm class A, relaxing. Came up from a bad space, I'm nasty. Can't stop until my name. Heavy chain, heavy everything. Heavy ring on my pinky thing. Heavy Wayne Gretzky skating on my necklace. Top 5 still alive. Had to check it off the checklist. Tied out, laying things flat out. No, we in case we take it that route. I'm just saying what you mean, no more playing around. Whole team getting green, no we say what we bout. Oh, whoa, understand I'm gon' be smoke. Try your chance on the plane with my amigos. Try again, flying JFK to Heathrow. Youngin', and he hailing from the East Coast, yeah.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been chasing it out, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catchy worshiping false idols. How you flexing in a rental with no car title? And when it come to street credit, you got a low FICO. But you know I'm a smooth criminal like the GOAT Michael. Really my psyche like Michael Myers, my flow psycho. If your intentions ain't genuine, I just don't like you. Who said I ain't good enough? I just stroll right through. What you heard, know that I've been cold like flu, so no comparisons, cause I'm the rarest one. I got respect for some, I just ain't scared of none. Why every time when they need some help, I be there for them. But every time when the tables turn, I ain't hearing none. That's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Nasty, why I look nervous. You know the narrative, life might be more fair if I have fairer skin. That's just the way it is. We just can't pretend. You turn a blind eye on your people, that's a heavy sin. See, I could give a f about the bread you spend. How you claiming a culture that you don't represent? Man, that's some sucker. I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me with such and such and them. Don't bring them up around me, I don't with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it. Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. like the suburban kids, but that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the opera of a dark caramel. Cleopatra, holy matrimony since in the cabana. Same time I'ma move up to Atlanta. I was in Miami trying to dodge the cameras. It's drama, so dramatic for the. Love and rage. When a bass hit like a thunder wave, I shape shift for 100 days. Still underrated, son, even if they tell me I'm top 5. Undebatable to even tell me I'm not I. Put it on my mama on you about time. Same codes, they told me to watch mine. To be first saying and love me, that's all cap. You see where I'm headed, I know you want that. I know where your head is, I know when it's. You gon' be a Benedict, I'm betting it on whack. Stay fugazi. You making my move crazy. You making me choose how I might move, what I might do lately. Oh, you made me my worst version. Makes sense why my words worsen. And maybe I should walk in your shoes, but I just see life through first person. No church sermons in the Serengeti. Swearing that we never ready. Will I do anything that's necessary to be legendary? February, better February. No threat. It really ain't no threat. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah. Like Orlando, play with the magic, no camo, in a basket. No, me in a suit for peace. Eulogies talking about peace, screams, cries, faint, breach, wings high, can't reach. If I'm walking on a cloud to the golden gates, then I hope that Jehovah gon' hold the place. Then I never gon' lie, say they stole my space, cause I'm in a repeat as a whole new race. Oh no, beat, then reincarnated, cause earth I hate it for sure. Don't debate it, I get too, cause I ain't waiting for hope. Under bright lights, sadness into my life with that on the front page news is a highlight. Let's reverse, I'm reminding you of what I don't take kindly to. For any simple-minded fool who blinded trying to you touch us, then we gotta touch all. Families, friends, girlfriends, and all. If you up, you bet not stall, cause we won't be here when you fall. No threat. It really ain't no threat. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah.
My granny, man, I ain't been the same since. That I love him while you here, that's just my 2 cents. No intense, no cap, count cash, stacking paper, I'm just playing defense. Get out the way. Yeah, I'm getting rich, counting up with my clique. I used to couldn't. Always been never been a little jit. Always had a fly fit, always had a little grit. Since young, I had to throw my guard up. They were trying to plot on me, but they gotta think smarter. Clown on me, so I ball like Coach Carter. And they told me go harder. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was down bad, but my tears dry, couldn't cry. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was on the corner broad day, but I had to make the play. I wouldn't have it any other way. By any means, count green with the team. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back. Remember hitting that corner store. I was buying chips 4 for $4. Now we ain't gotta cop that 3 for $10. Got road fun. Now we on the road, bro. Balenciaga Polo. Rockin' show them global. See it like GoPro. They Gucci, they no-go. They gon' go if I say so. They say we live in goals, bro. And we never switched on the code. And now my baguette, yeah, they drown. Flying models in out of town. Haters look at me, they frown. They wanna be walking around with the frown. Now I'm overseas making pounds, and I own my town. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was down bad, but my tears dry, couldn't. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was on the corner broad day, but I had to make the play. I wouldn't have it any other way. By any means, count green with the team. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was down bad, but my tears dry, couldn't cry. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was on the corner broad day, but I had to make the play. I wouldn't have it any other way. By any means, count green with the team. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back. Hit the strip out of school, couldn't wait till I got out of class. Used to stare at the clock. Before all this rap, I was and doing. And I'm straight from the shop, but I ball like a king up in Cali and like Stojakovic. Keep applying that pressure, I go on the run. It ain't no letting up, ain't no stopping it. Had to tell my little brother to chill, gotta stay in the house, come outside. You ain't heard about us? Well, you need to go watch the news. Know we be dropping. Got the cause they think I'm the one who been banning them. I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter. I be rocking the show, or if I'm not up in the studio, I'm with cash off. Don't you know Polo G skinny tall with the dreads, be rapping his off. Yeah, I heard she got surgery, still wanna just to see if go like hardwood rocks, we blast off. Tried to throw us some, but we made them fumble like, no, you ain't getting that pass off. Been a block, now I'm taking my mask off. Like you race speed off in them foreigns and leave tire marks on the asphalt. It's gonna be a one show, you like front. Another day, a new chain or all this ice got me freezing like Jack Frost.
That boy, that's his fault. If you played it, you like, we can crash out. When I up and hit the bed, and BOA pulling them bands out. Rockstar from the block, I stand out. Came from nothing, I put my advance on. When I hit the game with my friend out. I'm not your average Joe when I leave the house. I'm rich, I'll shop on no budget. He catch him, all the youngin' want him a bucket. I hop on his. If I said it, I seen it or done it. Deal it, nobody, ain't caught nobody, and ain't getting no money. Where I'm from is sports. We looked up to the. Even if won't make it out. My being had thing. Took out like I was on the runway. I'ma stop and still post on the one way. Top, but they won't play. Let them say like the choir on Sunday.
Hop on the scene and I'm. So you know that I'm clutch. I catch me up. The police keep asking, I'm taking the subs. The way I grew up, man, it was right. You not gonna in the hundreds, I ain't doing no. Like he David Ruffin, I ain't gon' I don't even like rapping, but I love. So when I get done, I'ma. When he clock out, I'ma get his job, and I don't know why the. With me, cause they ain't stopping. Yeah, spin on your block like a remix. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. I found your vibe, and I found my, yeah. let's touch the sky. I'ma change your life, yeah. Do you realize I love the way you look me in my eyes, yeah. Don't kill my vibe, don't kill my vibe, yeah. On top of my game, we are the same, ayy. I wonder why lame think that they run things. I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Now when you left, it wasn't right, yeah. I took a left, swerved, and I took a right, yeah. I was feeling right, yeah. See it in the night air. They talking dumb, well, frankly, I don't care. Do you realize I'm the man and I'm in my prime, yeah. And it's my time, I swear that won't waste no time, yeah. You ain't worth the dime, no, you ain't worth the dime, yeah. Still on my mind, whoa, you still on my mind, yeah. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know if you comfortable. I wonder why. Yeah, just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. Yeah, coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They hit me last and now they got time. Just touchdown. Yeah, aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you touch to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the state. Yeah, they bring the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Yeah, just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all these greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah, they run the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell
tell them, hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Don't call my, don't call my, don't call my phone. Don't call my, nah, nah.
I came straight from the upper. Nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Think twice before you run up. Ready, get you done up. Working hard till the sun go down. Still working when it come up. Young wave on the come up. Gotta check, let it run up. Gotta check, let it wait. New trying to criticize, trying to tell you that it's ill advised. That's how you end up getting. I'm in a section where you gotta pay a lot of money if you're trying to get inside. Doubt that you would ever get inside. Car stop, rims still slide. Oh nah, we was getting light. Now we getting free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same sides. If it was, I would change sides. We won't never pay the same price. Frank Luke with. Nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer. Hop on the whip with the same clothes. I'm in Miami and mangoes. Mama don't like that. Joe living good, that's my main bro. Got it popping down in Georgia, yo. Next morning out to Portugal. Everything I do is historical. Never needed no tutorial. I ain't even get to Porsche yet. I be in the club with velour sweats. More money mean more threats. Y'all ain't pull up to my door yet. That's really regular, like I'm Channing Tatum. I be stepping on this. I be flexing on. Nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Yeah. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer. Nah, there'll never be another. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer.
put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, miss it, then that threw a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. And I'ma stand up, came with no random. Get your bands up, my haters broke, I can't stand them. Still in the streets, I'm ballin' like Air One. My money cleaning that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They watching me, be a young, living glamorous. I was. She my favorite, I'm a fan. I came from poverty, used to take it. Racks on me, pockets heavy, so I caught Dior bells. Then I moved into the mansion, remember I had no money for a hotel. All my niggas on this band, so if you ain't talking money, get a voicemail. I'm from the home of all of. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, hey, mix it, then that threw a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. I left out, then came back to the with a chick. They got no room to breathe, cause my told her I'm good. When my it's always from the home of all. Need a man, but on his block, that boy is scrub. That's why I'm fake, cause in my they show me love. I can't be one of y'all, you don't get fancy. Hop in the double R, I'm Danny Fancy. She don't got no manners. I'm from the home of all of. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, hey, you miss it, then that threw a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the Phantom.
Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the f you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the f you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. We could do better, evident. I mean, look at the evidence. All of these arguments lacking intelligence. In the room like an elephant. In space, 17 to 23. I'm on top of the league. Still no one's honest with me. They told me I warned ya. I told you what it would be. The truth hurts, savage as it could be. Give me a break, get out my face. All of us eating renegade. Gotta feed and provide for real. At the end of the day, life is a race. Gotta keep going, we gotta maintain. I could see through the lies, but don't speak. Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the f you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets are full. Self-liberation, not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the f you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets are full. Self-liberation, not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine.
Handle Life Story. Welcome everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted shoes, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a juve I've been trying to... I had to handle life before I learned how to... If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to... They threw up... And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string, though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on... Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The break the seal is perfect. And that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State and David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The break the seal is perfect. And that's why I deserve. First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama Alexis. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing the dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making the squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The break the seal is perfect. And that's why I deserve it, yeah.
Pencil, I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragedy. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash now. Thinking about who I'd be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, well look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I here. Ain't no rock till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame your brainwashing on you, see. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen.
I'ma make it in the rain or shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on an elevator. I'm on to something greater.
The ones whose parental expectations got them stressing. The ones who would rather persevere, but they trying to make it cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning in.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player Build breakdown. A chance to see the skills. And tonight it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Here we go, basketball fans. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. This is Blake Studia welcoming you in. All eyes on My Player tonight.
I'll definitely be tracking him, Blake. I'm excited to see where his game is. Each contest is a different environment, and each game presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between the team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy. You see the court awareness Morant has, outstanding at getting it to teammates who have clean looks.
A really interesting build, running the point for the Bucks. How does that look for you?
I think it's a tremendous opportunity. Milwaukee is 100% dedicated to bringing their city a title. With Giannis in his prime, and really Giannis maybe being the best player in the world, there is pressure in this build. You don't get to ease in, but amazing talent on this team.
They've surrounded Antetokounmpo with shooters, so as a one, you have plenty of options to pass the ball to. And with all the attention the former MVP gets, those driving lanes will be open.
Now here's Morant. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Pass to Middleton. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
Well, Lopez serves as a great case study for someone that altered his game over time, specifically how he added a three-point shot.
Now here's Brooks. Not watching the line there, and that's going to cost him a backcourt violation. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's a three-point game. And, you know, there's always something fun about checking out a new player on a new team. You know, what's the fit? How does he evolve within the system? There's just so many things to look at.
Never a dull moment. Remember, more than any other team sport, the NBA is a league where just one player can make a massive difference, from the franchise player down to the bench and the 6th and 7th and 8th man.
And it's so exciting for the player as well. You never know how you'll mesh with your teammates until you play in games. I know you can hone your skills in practice, but fans really only care about the results in games. What a beautiful display of floor vision. Bledsoe makes dishing the rock look easy.
Here's Morant. And lots of...
Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that bad pig Latin with a new seal. Sticker price with the Raekwon with the root deal. Slice of pine, we all eat. Sticker straw in my with these weirdo. Sweater, be paranoid. 50 jet like a scab fair. So the came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small Larry. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bolt, Rest Well, Collins Ave in a high rise. Skylines, what I labeled a memoir. The broke is sci-fi. On my sideline, name tatted on 5 wives. Stacking money like Mayweather, and they heard I got 9 lives.
Blowing all money, spend a minute, make it back. Making up off all hustle, I don't even got a back. Grinding, I get it, stacking, I spit it. You know the routine, you know the routine.
1, 2, what is this? The 5 foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat Arsenio to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. You wanted just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this to catch the size of the... I never half step, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition. Your name is Special Ed, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the streets, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really get beat. I just try my best to like go all out. Somebody even say you're shorty black, you're bugging out.
Zulu Nation, mother's mass creation, minds get flooded. Right on the true instinct, the abstract poet incognito runs the cake, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I have to get my point across, so bust the floors as I go in between the grit and the dirt. Listen to the mission, listen, misses I do work as a crack the monotone, chillin' up the jazz, so get your own. All of me, cause they try to get me for the best of the rap, but they can't do that for us abstract, original. You can't get your own, and that's pitiful. I know I need a man if I came in the blood or
Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is
the team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let him down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Saw you at Dykeman tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Season, a couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
Follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough, committed, plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get in this
Not a pitch.
Still open.
Started mine. Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. And it's special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me. It's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved me were, glad you were. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state.
Brick City for real, son.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Yeah. So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole never level, I don't know that ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money. Spend a million, make back. Whoa. Made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta grind. Whoa. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spit it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy, then I get a rollie, then I meet a, then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and to the bitch, I got a funny feeling that you folding. Boy, still the coldest. Just the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, fake for Lauren, no monkey business, can't H&M's, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down the south, all of us living hush. I tell them we go to Lagos. Why you like to play tough? You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. Even the sneaking with Fat Boy. See, they can sleep on my raps they have, but who really can back?
Blowing all money, spend a million, make back. Made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta grind. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spit it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything culture. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm over.
Stick strong, my home with these weirdos. Swear to be paranoid. Treat the jet like a scab fair. So the came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small letter. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bow, Rest Well, Collins Ave in the high rise. Sky.
my hand look pretty. Hit another band on the gram, I'm lit. When I was broke, man, she fronted, but then I got rich and homie, I don't dance, I jiggy. So strong, I feel like I'm Popeye off the spinach. I cut the corner and bend it. I'm a menace like Dennis. Don't tell me I need a percentage. If you gon' it's expensive. Nordstrom rack, swipe my gift. I ain't been broke in a minute. Ay. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute.
In the party, get out of my way. Black karate, don't wanna meet that. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Jewelry costs about 100 times. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna. Hopping up mentally. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. To your bando, send them through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Like I'm Alejandro, my Dominican like Halo. No come up. You're dead. When I see a grip like circus, so lit. Man, I need my money. I took the time and time, I go walking now. Feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like man, I came up on a bando. So look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry costs about 100 times. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna.
Right now is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I say, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Eagles.
Johnny, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
That's a wrap.
Just aim for more points than turnovers. All right? You'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top. Hustling and timing the block just right. Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Outside Levesque. Pass to Erickson. Shoots a 3. The Hornets again can't hit it. Here's Junior. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Outstanding work there figuring out how to score on the D. You see the muscle Junior possesses.
Now Porter. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. And he's going for the alley-oop.
What a pass, and he lays it in with a circus move.
So smooth.
He could have fouled that up trying for a big slam, but nice work just to go to the layup.
Pass to Lack. Junior, he's covered by Levesque. Up top, Lack. Junior, left side. Offensive rebound. It's deflection. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw. Eagles are lucky to have Junior, so ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the Eagles.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Levesque. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Here we go, all alone. And that's good for Junior.
And how about the dime from the big man? Marceda doing a great job finding his teammate.
Now here's Levesque. He's guarded closely. Now Erickson. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
Crashing inside, Erickson's drive pays off. His reckless tenacity got him through some contact there.
Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Now here's Lack. Junior, three-pointer. Looks good, it is good. Bucket number 4 from him from the field. He's only taken 6 shots. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
And I'm sure he's drawing up some new plays in this timeout, trying to spark their offense.
Yeah, this is time to break out some of their proven plays. Anything to get them out of this funk.
Deciding to change it up. Indra. Up top, Marceda. Junior uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Up top, Aslanoglu. And here's James. Pass to Luan. Back to James. The Hornets again can't hit it. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
Junior, guarded by Leptos. To the inside. Here's Junior, and that one, good.
They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
And here is Porter. Pass to Leptos. Pokes loose. And it's stolen away by Evans. Indra. The basket is good.
Can't allow Indra to get these looks. His defensive effort has got to be better in guarding him from there.
Porter with it. Here's Leptos. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good for Porter. Here's Indra. Pass to Junior. Zadirko. Back to Junior. And it's good for 2.
Good play calling and even better passing.
That's 4 straight baskets, made all off assists. The ball movement is working wonders.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop, a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
He'll head to the line, but you can't be mad at a foul like that.
Pretty smart. When he gets that close to the rim, you have to make him earn it at the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one for him falls. And the Hornets making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Junior, yep, that one goes.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets now resulting from assists.
To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Absolutely making the correct play there. Erickson, when someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Sheffield, pass to Junior. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the game. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Carter with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No good that time. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. And Junior throws it down.
We've seen them do a great job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. Not getting conservative at all. adding to that lead.
Erickson with it. And he hits the jump shot.
Look how skillfully Erickson moves off the pick. Pretty undeniable. This kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's the Eagles up by 16, and we'll be here to bring you the third quarter right after halftime. Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play. Now here's Dermanenko. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
And Junior gets it to go.
The defense has been so soft down low.
Marshmallow soft inside. 5 straight scores in the paint. This team will just keep exploiting that weakness.
Outside Erickson. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. That's on Zadirko.
And make no mistake, Erickson is the guy who drives this Hornets team. He can do it all for them at the 3 spot.
Good on both attempts. Here's Junior. He's got 25. Pass to Zadirko. Sheffield. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Junior. Off target at the rim. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
And the basket by Ramadas.
Can't deny, Erickson moves so well with the ball. All while working the angles to find that open man.
Here's Sheffield. Makes it off the glass.
10 straight points in the paint. That has to send a clear message to the defense.
It's like the Wi-Fi went down because this message has not been received so far.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right. The opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Both teams making a change here.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
KJ Day. 1 shot.
Difficult situation for Burton. Now Erickson. He's got 6. Launches a 3. No good. Through 3/4 of play, they're down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Eagles. They lead by 18. And it's time for a quick break. We'll be back with the start of the 4th.
For their upcoming performance.
And here at the start of the 4th quarter, the big lead for the Eagles here at home. And here is Junior. Sheffield outside. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Not watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
And that's one the coaches will talk to him about.
They cannot afford those kind of mental lapses. Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Returns today. Ramadas with the ball. Now it's Carter outside. Erickson. Ramadas. Guarded by Day. And it's Ramadas missing. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. And he loves it up towards the rim. Day with the steal. All alone. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, Day is just too fast sometimes. Pick their pocket before they could even see him coming.
Deflected. Here's Erickson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
After a horrible half of shooting, they've rebounded here in the second.
Junior outside. Pass to Sheffield. Junior. Zadirko left side. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play. So it'll be Dave Zadirko shooting. It's going to be on Ash Ramadas.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
And the free throw, no good. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Up top, Erickson, defended by Lack. And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it.
Coming on the floor for your Eagles, Thomas Brothers. Quinn Mason.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. He wasn't careful there.
Another turnover for them. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a good job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Outside Erickson. Over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Luan. High arcing shot. Brothers grabs the miss. Now the Eagles with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Junior with the steal. Pass to Brothers. Now Kennedy. Junior outside. Now here's Lack. Erickson defending. Down low. Junior buries it from down low.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working. Hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Aslanoglu with it. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Junior throws it down.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there. He could develop into an unstoppable move.
Pass to Erickson. Now here's Luan. Kelsey outside. And here's Aslanoglu. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup.
And this is where Aslanoglu should be looking to score. He uses his 6'5" size to his advantage inside.
Here's Junior. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting one.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Bobby Erickson into the lane, and it's blocked by Lack. And that'll be Burton's ball as it goes out of bounds. Hornets able to keep the ball here. Now here's Dermanenko.
I see him.
Outside Luan.
Get there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
That's his first.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
Shooting for the Hornets, Michael Luan. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Junior. Mason, right side. Junior, Luan covering. Pass to Brothers. Kennedy outside. Junior. True on the 14-footer.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Luan with it. Junior's there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's on Quinn Mason.
Second team.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the Hornets, Michael Luan.
taking 2 shots.
And so he hits them both. Pass to Junior. Comes up empty down low. And the final horn sounds, chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Northeast this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skill.
You like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait.
How you doing, kid? Name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though for sure. I was just a little kid when you were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
It's only one game. You show me what you got for the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Look at me now.
welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Now here's Lee. Now here's Andrews.
And Lee gets it to go. Look how Lee stays nimble through the whole play inside, ready to make any adjustment necessary, getting around the defense.
The drive by Junior. That one goes. Count it. Now just a minute played here in the first. Now Rosenberg. Lee covered by Junior. Rosenberg outside. Up top, Andrews. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
I like when Andrews takes initiative. It's what draws the defense in and forces them to foul.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Eagles with the ball. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Now here's Lack. And here's Junior outside. It's rebounded by Andrews. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball here. It's good.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. That's on Robert Andrews. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now. But he'll be relieved not to have come up totally in.
Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Gregory. Outside, Bishop. Gregory. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Sheffield with the rebound.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Renfield calls timeout. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
trailing. Race outside. Outside, Ducey. Race. Pass to Roberts. Outside, Ducey. Now, here's Madison. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Roberts. Madison. Great positioning on the putback. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Outside Roberts. Madison. And here is Ducey. Outside Roberts. Swing to Madison. On the wing is Ducey. Back to Madison. Roberts. Joseph with it. He's guarded by Marceda. Race shot is off. The Eagles leading. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Day. Defense right there. That one falls.
Good work by Mason, finding a way through the inside defense. He put some good power behind his shooting motion.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Joseph outside. Back to Madison. On the wing, Ace Ducey. Pass to Grace. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It goes on James Marceda.
You have to be careful how...
Substitution on the field. Substitution on the field.
Junior left side. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Black, good.
Moving it around well. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach feel as fulfilled as seeing pure, selfless teamwork.
And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Let's go!
Outside Lee. Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Unselfish. 10 of their last 12 points coming assisted.
They're moving the ball so well.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. Over Junior. Rosenberg's shot is off.
He doesn't look comfortable shooting the ball, and it's really hurting them right now.
Fearlessly shoots despite the aggressive coverage and foul. A very hard-fought play by Lack.
It's his first trip to the foul line tonight. The first one falls. Both fall at the line that time. Here's Rosenberg. He's got 5. Andrews. James Marceda with the block. And they get it back.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Outside, Bishop. Lee with it. To the middle. Here's Andrews. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
And the first half now in the books. Eagles ahead, up 6, and we'll return right after the halftime break to bring you the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. So it's Renfield now. 6-point game.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn. And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Pass to Rosenberg. Outside, Lee. Up top, Andrews. Lee. Now here's Andrews. 8 points for him. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Gregory.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Junior outside. Kicks it out to Zadirko. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a hallmark of a great team. They've been crisp with their ball movement.
Moving the rock, forcing rotations, it serves them so well.
Outside, Lee. Back to Bishop. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Oh, showing off some muscle there. Bishop just fending off the contact and keeping his composure.
Bailey Madison.
90 seconds into the second half now. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark Hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact. High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Swing to Madison. Rosenberg outside. Roberts. Junior comes up with the block. And it's out of bounds to the... Lee. Pass to Andrews. Over Marceda. That one rolling around and rims out. Now Lack. He's got 8 in this one. And Junior gets it to go.
And his scoring has been a really big boost for them today. They've leaned on him, and he's come through.
Now Andrews. Now Ducey. Defended by Lack. The shot by Ducey, no good. Here's Newark East. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. Renfield with the ball. And here's Lee. To the inside. Marcelo with the steal. Junior, high post. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
To the paint. Here's Andrews. No good.
The defensive instincts of Marceda are natural. I like when he is focused and working hard on this.
And as we end the third quarter of play, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Eagles out in front, up by 16. And the fourth quarter's coming your way on the other side of this break. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Count it.
The defense has been so soft down low.
Marshmallow soft inside. 5 straight scores in the paint. The team will just keep exploiting that weakness.
Pass to Lee for 3. Newark East grabs the miss. And they double up Junior. Marceda. Andrews covering. Here's Junior. Banked in off the glass. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Pass to Grace. Back to Lee. Gregory. Over Zadirko. Takes the 12-footer and he hits it. Timeout called by the Eagles. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute gone by. Pass to Marceda. Shoots over Andrews. Marceda can't get it to go. The Foxes really having a tough go here. Now Lee. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. And here's Grace. Back to Lee. Here's Andrews. We're just over a minute and a half here into the fourth quarter of play. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Back to Grace. Clock at 6. Outside, Bishop. Pass to Grace. That 3 off the mark.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Renfield with the ball. They trail by 18. Ben Bishop from outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Pass to Marceda. And that one drops for him. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an into the team game. Another great rebound to add to his stats. It hasn't mattered much that he's a little size challenged in the post.
And that one's good for Junior.
This could be a big night for Junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
Renfield calls timeout. He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
Madison. Right side, Bishop. Newark East grabs the miss.
Credit to the team. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Back to Bishop. It's hauled in by Mason. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
And Evans is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Joseph. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Kennedy. Junior with it. Returns it to Kennedy. Down low. Here's Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Outside Roberts. Pass to Rosenberg. The three-pointer is off the mark.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Kennedy outside. Junior, he's guarded by Roberts. Now here's Brothers. Inside, returns it to Kennedy. Pass to Brothers. Down low. Here's Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Outside Roberts.
Hey, yo, right here.
And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
Once again, you can see the impact the Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just getting you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Arch?
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
Know the story.
I know all the stories, Archer.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you?
Ay.
Yeah. I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over there and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
I sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop it right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Andrew Scott.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters. Yeah. It's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Oh, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. If I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard your story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game. And it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kicking it.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
The
can't.
city. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100 times. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna hopping up instantly. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me now. That is what happened today. Found that it's nothing. That is what I say. Hey, tell that girl like I feel.
welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
substitution.
And the Eagles need to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here, really. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. A backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1. And they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Dragons. They're up by 10. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break.
A reminder to submit your graduation packets in advance if you're planning on attending your graduation.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to play harder. Use the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some shots. You know, we work ourselves back into this. Yeah, one at a time, all right? Let's do this. I respect the one. All right, fellas, let's get the second half over with. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
Here's Cole.
That blocked the beat just for some positive change. Let's start for them here in this half.
And not so fast. Just as you say that, another turnover for the Eagles. Tonight's just not the night. Controlling up top. Off the pick and roll. Off the glass for an easy deuce.
So I heard of fried chicken. It looks like we're seeing fried Eagles because the Dragons are simply roasted. This can't be easy for Junior to watch. It's getting actually difficult to watch now. At this point, it feels like the Eagles need to regroup for the next one. Hopefully they'll get Junior back in the lineup.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Sign up for the mailing list, available at the South entrance.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like the quote in my office says, you can't win unless you learn how to lose. But hey, let's not lose 2 in a row, right? These invitational teams are lined up with NBA prospects. They won't know what hit them.
Jimmy even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, this all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focused.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas?
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, Arch. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay, Coach.
I know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
It's
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Black. Zadzirko and Marceda make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the star tandem in the backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position with the high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh rounding it out starting at center. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game day.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. But the team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover, and by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Black, no good.
Take it to the basket!
Splitter outside. Laid in with a nice cut shot to glass.
I love Splitter's tenacity in the paint. He's not timid about getting in the mix and having to fight for the shot.
Here's Junior, and that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. Here's Fresh. Off to a good start as he hit gets his first shot attempt.
And this is about all you can do on defense. Fresh using his height, doing damage inside.
And what a moment for both of these teams getting to play here at Barclays. A great setting for a great finale to the Battle of Brooklyn.
It's so exciting, guys. You got the top teams from around the country, and you know they want to use the best facility available. It's a dream come true for many of these players to play on an NBA court in a world-class arena.
Splitter, and that'll be Louisiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Civet Cats able to keep the ball here. So it's the Cats now. It's Mushi Fresh, high post, pass to Cobb. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Zadirko covering. Black pulls it down. Newark East trailing. Junior outside. First quarter play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Junior.
They just can't get into a rhythm offensively. The shooting has not been great this quarter.
Hendricks Cobb goes in. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Look at the exceptional athleticism from Cobb. Puts it on the deck and drives it home.
And the Eagles will call time here.
And I'm sure he's drawn up some new...
Substitution on the field.
To the paint. And Junior gets it to go. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in New York, right from the Brooklyn facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana. And that's really where his basketball career started.
For three, Hendricks Cobb. They grab their own miss. To the inside, Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Splitter up top. He's covered by Sheffield. Outside Cobb. And that one's good.
The mid-range jump shot is alive and well. Cobb is more than happy to take those jumpers.
Return to Sheffield. Junior up top. Zadirko outside. Pass to Sheffield. Shoots over Fresh. No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. Cobb with it. Now guarded by Junior. And that's good as Hendricks Cobb knocks down the triple.
His scoring efficiency is a big reason why they're ahead in this game.
High post, James Marceda. Back to Junior. Zadirko. Marceda, defended by Fresh. Marceda, good.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Pass to Cobb. No good on the triple.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three. Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets now resulting from assists.
Outside, Timmerman. Fresh with it. And here in the second quarter, we approach 4 minutes played. Three-pointer, Hendricks Cobb, and good, coming off the assist by Pooh Splitter. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major school.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Pass to Marceda. To the middle. And a great shot there by Junior, who looks to have no lingering impact from his leg injury.
Their passing right now is on another level.
Indeed,
that one doesn't drop. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. Well, you look at the talent on this Louisiana Northeast team, it's easy to see why they're the top team in the nation.
It goes beyond the stars like Cobb at the top. They have great depth and multiple students that will be getting offers from powerhouse schools. Credit the program they have built down there, as this is a premier high school basketball team.
Splitter, Newark East grabs the miss.
And I'm sure coach is telling them to take it slow. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
That'd be the smart thing to do. No need to rush.
Here's Junior. Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the Eagles will go for a different look here. Both fall at the line that time. Here's Fresh. He's got 5. From deep.
And that is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a 6-pointer.
And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. The Civic Cats leading. Here's Cobb. Pass to Fresh. Here's the teardrop. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. It goes on James Marceda.
And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
He's perfect so far from the line. And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Now here's Cobb, covered by Junior. Pass to Fresh. And the layup's good off the glass.
Inside, Mushi's physicality, letting him muscle his way right to the shot. Scouts must be impressed by his athleticism.
Back to Junior. High post, James Marceda. Junior. Sheffield outside. Here's Junior.
And with the way he's scoring so far, we can say Junior is at full strength.
And we wondered before the game if that knee would limit him or be an issue, but right now, he looks like he is a full go at 100%.
Fresh with it. 12 points for him. Here's Edwards. Tries again. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage the Civic Cats have on paper.
Now the Civic Cats with it. Back to Cobb. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Junior. Great D that time from Mushi Fresh.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms the wall and he can't get past.
Splinter with the ball. Marceda on him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point.
This is why Cobb is one of the top prospects in the country. He's just consistently playing one step ahead of everybody else on the floor.
And the Eagles will call time here. Defended by Lack. It's Goose Splitter on the wing. Knocked away. Marceda with the steal.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
At Cobb's size, defenders have a really hard time creating solid coverage. He's already accustomed to shooting through fouls.
They're working pretty hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more than they did in that first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line. Maybe that dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift, because that was a rim rattler.
Outside Cobb, Jr. with the steal. And here's the break. His first shot coming late. That one off the back iron and out.
They have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's poured into the rest of their play. All around strong effort from them. He lives for these moments. Driving hard with the chance to wow the crowd at the rim. He's only 18 years old, but Cobb's already got a taste of the spotlight.
And that one's good for Junior.
He shot the ball very efficiently today, and they've needed every bit of it.
Splitter outside. Defended by Lack. Back to Splitter. Outside Cobb. Softly drops in the floater.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
For those just joining us, we're here in the fourth and over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot by Edwards, no good. Junior left side. Zadirko. Here's Junior. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns an and-one opportunity.
And they can take some time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now here's Cobb. Tight defense on him. Splitter outside. Cobb. No points there. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Junior. The shake. Teddy Edwards grabs the board, and it's stolen by Zadirko. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards. You can see an answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
Outside Cobb. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Cobb. Block at 4. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's 9 of 14 now.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Great set of games capped off by a fantastic win by the Cats. That'll conclude our broadcast of the Battle of Brooklyn. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
I mean, What else can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far. Hey, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Well, celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
All right.
Man, this is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. This is a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now. The path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. So we want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior? You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, you hear me? So you think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think you ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
I'm gon' let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Life, I'm gon' let it, living and grinding.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about $100,000. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna. Hopping up mentally. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. That is what happened today. Found that it's stunting. Yeah, at the when I say, hey, tell that girl like I've been now. I'm a Dr. L. Yeah, acting like she outpost. Black go cop new Rari. Tell this I wanna rise. Below with Barry. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party. Get out of my way. Like karate. Don't wanna meet that. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Jewelry costs about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna. Hop in the Bentley. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. To your bando. Send them through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Like I'm Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. No double. You're dead. Pull up to your grip like circus, so lit. Man, I need my money. I took the time and time to go again now. Feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like that. Man, I came up on a bundle. So look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry costs about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna. Top of the Bentley. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me now.
Ballin', hey, big dog, hang it out the window, hey, 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 up, ballin' with my info, hey, hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em, I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my.
Grinding, hustling it. Hey.
Junior, Red. You guys ready? Excited?
Hunter, coach, don't know any other way.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Good. Like we spoke about in practice, conference is tough this year. We got high expectations in the media. But if we win more than we lose, we should be situated pretty well come tournament time. But tonight, it's Midnight Mania. All right?
Right.
It's a celebration. Everybody on this team has sacrificed a lot to get here, so you put on a show for those fans, all right? Enjoy it. Hey, Junior, I just want to say this to you. I'm a huge fan of your father. Duke's leadership embodied everything college basketball is about.
Thanks, Coach.
Have fun out there.
No. Bring that back. Okay, listen what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say stay humble, and we go bum. You go say stay hungry, and you're not feeling it.
Nah, man, I can't see myself coming in today.
Okay. Open brainstorm. It's the first pass.
Nervous, Red?
I'm terrified.
It's gonna be all right, man.
I'm receiving your energy.
You are a weird dude, man.
I hear that a lot.
Stay humble, stay hungry.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in. Huddle up, y'all. Come on. Talk to him, Red.
Y'all, I'm gonna keep it short. Today sets the tone.
So let's go out there and give these fans a season that they can look forward to, okay? Break it down, Junior. Come on.
All right, y'all. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fight!
shot.
Ballin'.
Boom! Okay, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time. Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an event. Every time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles? Hey, yo, look, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that? Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Oh, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it.
All right. I don't act like that.
Because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you act like that, really?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Oh, come on, man.
Doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Oh, Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you do something together?
And if you lose?
Then we don't.
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so.
Thanks for joining us as we get set for 2K Sports' presentation of college basketball. And tonight we've got the Florida Gators playing against the Michigan State Spartans. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Now here's Junior. Down low. And the basket is good.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
Back to Bayless. Diaz outside. Bayless, Diaz, tipped, and that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Mercer. Now Palmer, 5 o'clock. Here's Bayless. Basket is good. The assist from Diaz. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying he's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and the skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Gets right on him. Mercer, Harvey covering. Pass to Palmer. Now here's Bayless. Palmer. Back to Bayless. Diaz outside. Here's Mercer. Michigan State grabs the miss. To the paint. Unable to get that one to go. Good D by Diaz. An even 3-on-3 break. Palmer for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, the three-point shot, a key weapon for Palmer, and he knows it. The more of those he buries, the more dangerous Florida's attack becomes.
Here's Junior. Soft touch off the glass.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
And here's Palmer. Pass to Bayless. Palmer with it. Jacks up the three. Harvey grabs the board.
One of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Now Bayless, back to Palmer. Nice pass, led it perfectly to the rack for the layup.
Hey, Palmer's never going to be the biggest guy out there, but he still likes to mix it up in the paint area. He does it because he wants to be a complete player.
Yes, count it. And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
It's good.
It doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
And it's Junior missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Bayless, no good. The Spartans with the lead. Here's the fast break. And the dunk by Junior.
Well, I tell you what, it's so impressive to see Junior read the defense in this fast break transition situation and then execute. Nicely done.
Pass to Diaz. Palmer. Now Bayless. He's covered by Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough. And this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Now here's Palmer. Covered by Junior. Back to Palmer. As it takes a nice bounce off the iron and down.
Hey, for Palmer, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Outside, inside, mid-range. If the defense is giving him the shot, he's more than happy to oblige.
Now here's Junior. He's got 13. To the middle. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Mercer with some nice D. Let's go for three. And Palmer gets the three.
Hey, you know, the Gators run their offense through Palmer because he's a good decision maker. They count on him to make good decisions and good plays and to keep the ball moving for their team.
Here's Lambert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Waters. And it's blocked by Harvey. But they recover it. Outside Palmer. Diaz. And out of bounds, the Spartans will take it. Michigan State trailing, and you guys, Junior being named as starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that He should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Here's Waters. Pass to Diaz. For three. Sinks the triple.
And you can see how comfortable Diaz has gotten at the line. Not afraid to show off that impressive range.
And Junior gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Mercer with the ball. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
A nice shot by Junior.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Bayless outside. Back to Palmer. Lawson. Lambert defending. Pass to Palmer. Bayless. Here's Palmer. Covered by Junior. Great D that time from Junior. Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida. Those were the first 2 championships for the school, guys.
The Gators have been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
Here's Palmer, and Palmer with the stop.
Boy, it's visible. You can feel the aggressiveness, the passion when Palmer attacks the rim. It's clear how much he loves playing this game.
Inside, Junior, and he gets that one to fall. He's 10 for 15 for the game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Now here's Diaz. He's got 8. To the inside. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Harvey.
Palmer's so smart and fearless. It seems like he has a knack for baiting defenders into those fouls.
And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue-chip prospect.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Florida trailing. Pass to Bayless. Palmer, covered by Junior. And the officials will call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's good. The assist that time from Hayward. Well, guys, the biggest name in Spartan history is easy to pick. Magic Johnson definitely helped build this program.
Along with his coach, Magic helped establish this program. I mean, Michigan State won its first title in 1979, led by Magic Johnson. He's exactly the kind of player you want representing your school and acting as an ambassador. Nobody does it better.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively. defensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Pass to Palmer. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by the Spartans. Count it.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Pass to Bayless. Back to Palmer. Goes up high. Plays it up a pretty alley-oop.
And, you know, those kinds of passes are just what Palmer has to be able to do to stay on NBA scouts' radar. They're looking for one guards who never missed a chance to create an open look for a teammate.
Count it.
You know, one common theme for the Spartans, the group is always unselfish, and they play hard and tough. And I think you've got to give a lot of credit to both the players and the coaching staff. They kind of hold each other accountable.
This team puts the team.
Pass to Bautista. Fisher outside Fields. Fisher outside. Waters. Lambert defending. And Lambert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession. Here's Palmer. 12 feet out. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Harvey. To the paint. Here's Junior. Oh, and he lays it up and off a pretty assist.
Junior has always played with a chip on his shoulder, which serves him well when it's time to make a big shot at a key time.
Here's Bayless. Here's Bautista. Nice D from Harvey.
And you know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Good in the triple.
And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson. Not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
And it's the Gators with the ball, trailing here by 8. Mercer outside. Counted. Good. And Thompson a bit flighty on the court, or at least that's the scouting report. But which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in him, and they might be on to something here. You look at Thompson, they were very excited to add him to the list of incoming freshmen. I think he'll be a big part of what this program does and becomes the next couple of years.
These guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And that one's good.
You know, there's a sense of real calm to their offense when Palmer's in control. I mean, his ball movement keeps them spacing the floor in control and keeps their attack well balanced.
Now here's Fisher. On the wing, Diaz. He's covered by Mills. Pass to Mercer. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off. And guys, we're seeing juniors develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing
No good on the 1-and-1.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Bayless outside. Back to Palmer. Diaz outside. Beyond the arc. Harvey grabs the board. Junior outside. And the dunk by Junior.
And what guts to take that huge shot. Junior, this has to improve his confidence moving forward.
And so the Spartans take the win.
And a dominating game by Junior, leading his team to victory. He was absolutely worth the price of admission.
Hey, I tell you what, if he continues to play like this, as a wise man once said, the ceiling is the roof, growing by leaps and bounds right before your eyes.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
It's a good win, Junior. All I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament. Hey, that's why we brought you here. You play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm going to need you to own that, all right? Yes, sir. Good job. Thanks, Coach.
Dip my major, hit an ask for a favor. I need the money, the clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed. Flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming names, every day's amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You. My money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers on my line,
What Coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes where we're at.
Keep those numbers up in your draft position, gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son.
Good to see you, dude.
Respect. Thanks, man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talents. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Thank you.